Okay guys, I'm back. I just had to get my hair intact, just a little bit slicked down or whatever. That bun was kind of coming down. And now I'm going to show you how I use my Dinair airbrush makeup machine. You may hear some noise in the background. It's really nice and sunny out here in Arizona, so I have the door open, getting a fresh, cool breeze to blow through my living room. So as I was stating before, this is like a bittersweet video. It's my last day doing a tutorial with my old vanity, and my old vanity is actually in the background. It was an old makeup table from my neighbor. My neighbor was nice enough to provide me with a manicure table because he was renovating his new salon. He owns a nail shop out here, so he was nice enough to give that to me. So but in a couple hours I'm getting my Hollywood Swag vanity. I'm so excited, but it's kind of like I said, it's bittersweet, but I'm more excited than I am not excited. I have a lot of memories there with the vanity, from just putting on lip gloss, eyeshadow side by side, to being like a full-fledged makeup artist. Even though I'm not licensed, I'm licensed to do hair. I learn as I go, and it's just been an amazing experience. And that was just my little spiel before I get started with the Dinair makeup machine. Okay, so before I did show you the actual Dinair machine, and this is actually the compressor, and this is the gun, and it all comes separate. The actual tube connects from the bottom of the compressor. I'm sorry, the bottom of the compressor is here. You can tell I'm so excited. To the bottom of the gun. Okay, and here you have the actual compressor itself, and there is a holder for where you put the actual gun in when you're not using it. There's also, they also do have like a pouch that you can actually put your compressor, your gun in. Take this off and put the gun in it if you don't want to let it hang. For me, during the week, I'm probably going to let it be in the actual pouch because I have a little girl and, you know, she's into everything. So, but on the weekend, I'll definitely have it out and hanging here. However, if you can take a look at this, it's actually a little bedazzled diamond here, and it actually, this is where you actually would point the diamond when you're actually trying to apply your blush, your foundation, or your eyeshadow. And it makes a little, you know, noise, and I can kind of give you a little sample of that. So the red light means it's on, of course, and you can kind of hear it putting out air. And this is actually where you would have it to apply your foundation. 12 o'clock, anywhere between 10 and 12 o'clock, and when you're cleaning is when you're actually going a little bit higher, when you're cleaning the actual gun. So that's the actual machine itself. And what I do is it came with a lot of foundations. It came with about 4 foundations. 160 is one of the foundations it came with. It came with 172, which is actually the color that I use. It came with 163. It came with 185. Okay, so it came with those, and it also came with eyeshadows. It came with blush and lipstick. I went to Dinair.com and I read the reviews, and I actually liked it, and so I actually ended up purchasing it. It also came with moist and dewy. So moist and dewy is something that you would actually put on after you finish putting on your foundation to get that dewy look. It came with an airbrush cleaner solution. It also came with a little Dinair water dispense bottle. It was empty, of course. You put your own water in it, and that's how you actually clean it. It also came with a lot of instructional material and a DVD. A DVD was really nice. I did look at it. It also did come with an actual attachment that attaches to the side of the gun with a Q-tip on the side, and it has like little notches on it, and it'll tell you, pull the Q-tip out. The Q-tip will hit your face. For foundation is the longest, and then you have the blush, and then you have the eyeshadow. Those are the settings that you actually have. It's really, really nice. But for right now, being that I'm just showing you how I do my actual foundation application, I'm just gonna go right in with it, okay? So what I do is I take my 172 and I pop it open, and I take about 4 drops and I place it into the gun. So that's 4 drops, okay? And as you can see my face right now. I don't have many blemishes at all. Okay, so hopefully the lighting is actually better now. And you can actually see my face a little bit better. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start my airbrush application. I'm going to go ahead and turn it to about 12 o'clock. Okay, and what you want to do, you want to apply the actual foundation in a circular motion. But if you feel like your face is getting super wet, you're applying too much product in one area. If you feel the light sensation of something being blown on your skin, that means that you're actually doing it the correct way. Okay, so that's one application. I always use 2. Reason being is because I like a little bit more coverage than just a light fair coverage. I like a little bit more like in between a medium to a full coverage look. So that's one application. So we're gonna go in with the second application. And again, I'm gonna do about 4 drops. Put it back on 12 o'clock. And then I'm gonna start at the top. I can come in a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, so that's my second application. That is my second application. Flawless. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love it. And see, for this area here, I always use a concealer. And the type of concealer I use is Makeup Forever. And it is high definition concealer. It's T107A. And I use that to conceal any dark areas. And the reason I use it after my foundation is because the dark marks that I have, the foundation doesn't cover it. Even powder foundation doesn't cover it. So I always put that on last. And then I also use a setting powder to make sure that it stays. And the setting powder that I use is Makeup Forever. once I locate it, see, in the transition of getting this new vanity, my stuff is like everywhere. Here we are. She's here. It's a translucent powder, high def powder. And here's the kabuki brush that I use. And I set those areas. Ooh, it's a setting powder. Setting powder. I set that. And I set that. Looks like incense, doesn't it? But it's not. It's setting powder. Promise you. Alright, so of course before I did my video, I did my eyebrows. So that's the foundation, and now what I'm going to do is go ahead in there and do my blush and my bronzer. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and highlight and contour, and then I'll come back and show you my finished look. Thank you, dolls.